Right, hello everybody. This is my final night summary here in Canada. So here goes. I woke up this morning feeling really anxious, and I think I was really fearful that, in 24 hours that we'd be back on that plane and I'd have left these brilliant people with passion and enthusiasm and just a wealth of knowledge, and who have been helping driving unlock Callum. And for once, I haven't had to do any of the driving, it's all been them. So luckily Desmond had a plan, and this morning Callum spent the morning with Grampy while Desmond came and picked me up, and I had a day of learning. And Desmond had arranged a tremendous transition, and he made sure that I understood the programme, that I understood the 3 clear steps that he wanted me to work on whilst back in the UK. And he went through the importance of the release with me, the importance of the breathing technique, so I really understood how I can use that to help Callum, because he responds so brilliantly towards it. And he talked to me about the energy dial, and an energy dial is really important, and you will possibly do it just quite naturally, but when you walk into a room, you assess a situation and you adapt your energy according to the situation you're walking into. And so Desmond talked to me about how important that was for Callum in particular. And then Beth joined us, Beth being the director of Night Research, and she did a fantastic interview that will hopefully be in this vlog to show you the evolution of the Night and where it is at the moment, what it does, and then their future next steps as well. So just again, a ray of inspiration. When we interviewed Beth couldn't be more grateful for the vlogs and the blogs, and then all of you guys back home who've read it and shared it and touched others who have had similar troubles to myself and Hamish with regards to Callum. And they have been receiving so many more messages saying, please can you help us, I want to use the Night, and feel that Callum's experience actually might help my own child. So that's just amazing, and I'm very, very grateful to all of you who have read everything and shared it worldwide. So thank you very, very much. And Beth stressed to me that the journey we've experienced with Callum is by no means normal. He has made accelerated progress, and as his mum, that just fills me with so much joy, because Callum has never ever made accelerated progress, and it really does touch me, because we came all this way with just a bit of hope, well, a lot of hope, and it's really, really worked. And it's not only worked, it's really stuck, and it's helped Callum make that accelerated progress that we've been searching for such a very long time. So I managed to compose myself, and we then moved on to another interview, and we were grateful that Desmond had set up a FaceTime conversation with a lady called Heidi, who I think is based out in Australia and very experienced with working with non-verbal autistic children. And her again said, do you know what, Kim, it's been not even 2 weeks and look at the progress he's made. This is not normal. And I honestly have no understanding of what's normal progress and what isn't for the Night and the Davis Autism Approach. But I think because we've immersed in everything, we have been in a bubble, and we've just embraced it all. We've backed everything up that Desmond does. We've just lived and breathed it, and that's what we've got to continue when we go home, because that's what Callum needs, and he's showing me that it does work. So Heidi gave me three challenges, and she said you've got to look at everything you do from a physical level, from a thought level, and from an energy level, and Callum needs all 3 of those to come together to enable him to continue making this progress he's making. So I'm looking forward to doing that when we get home. But leaving Canada, we now leave not on our own. We have what Davis Autism Approach now call the village. We've got Callum's village. It's a very tight village, but it goes worldwide. It involves Desmond, it involves Kathy, it involves Beth, it involves Heidi, who you spoke to this morning. There was also another mum whose son has done the same as Callum and is now at the other side, and she volunteered to be part of Callum's village and be available at any point that we need. We've also got Ron and Ray Davis as well, who will be instrumental in guiding me at the times that we need. So without you guys back home, without the massive crowdfunding, without Michelle, you've been a rock. Thank you. we couldn't have afforded to come out here, and that was one stress we didn't have. Thank you to everyone for the daily messages. It means the world. So, Hamish and Ewan, we're coming home. Right, so it's 5:30 in the morning here in Canada, and we are all packed and ready to go home. Let's do this.
How will you serve the world? What do they need that you're
Let's get on our way to the airport.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is.
And we are really excited. We're going to find Daddy and Ewan. We're going to go find Daddy, Callum. Yes, we are. Right, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really happy. I'm almost shedding some tears, to be honest.
No way. Oh well, guess who did cry?
Ah, you!
Yeah.